British LGBT Awards tonight. Very exciting event. What does it mean to you to be here?
It's a real honour to be here, as always. These awards have a special place in my heart. For the last few years, I'd really struggled with who I was, and it was coming to these awards 2 years ago that made me realise that actually it was fine to be gay, and everyone's coming together, and there's a big movement within the community, and it's just a lovely evening to celebrate the LGBT community as a whole and what people are doing for inclusion and acceptance.
Firstly, let me ask, where is your jacket from? It's incredible. It's very suited tonight. It looks perfect.
It's Paul Smith.
What does tonight mean to you, the LGBT British Awards?
It means a lot to me to pick up an award on behalf of George, because many years ago, like being gay or lesbian, transgender, whatever, it wasn't the done thing. Like, people didn't discuss it. It was like something that was hidden. And now look, we're out and people are getting awards for being gay icons and all the rest of it. You know, it's wonderful.
Do you think it's important for celebrities to be open about their sexuality so that their fans can kind of see them and it can help them potentially to come out themselves?
Well, to be honest, I think it's down to the individual. I think that with all of these kind of things, it's down to you. But I certainly think that once someone has come out, there should be no kind of there should be no limitation. You know, whatever goes on between consenting adults is great as far as I'm concerned. You know.
A suit.
Thank you very much.
That is just... I want to wear that suit.
Really? It's really cool. I'm quite happy about it. And that's really bad for me to go. It's really cool, but
it's incredibly good for it to be cool. It is cool.
Thank you. I just get really
Can
bored.
we swap? Because I'm literally wearing all of the same.
Well, that's the problem, you see, because when they say black tie for boys, that just means tuxedo, and everyone looks the same. So I figured, why not throw a bit of colour in?
How does it make you feel to be here and to be nominated for something?
Well, I came out 2 years ago, and I come from a really traditional Christian context. It was a huge deal for me to have to come out, but nights like this just make it all worthwhile. When you feel encouraged, you feel cheered on by your peers. So it's a really special night, actually. It just feels like a real milestone to have come out, to be embraced by the LGBT community, and now have this encouraging nomination.
It's amazing that we can be so visible and look back at our past and what we've come through. And I mean, even when I came out at 15, the age of consent was 21. I was 18, sorry, and we couldn't get married, we couldn't have kids. We can do all of that now, and it's amazing to look back in even my lifetime to how much it's changed and how
changing so quickly.
Yeah, and how we can have nights like this without any worry.
Presenter extraordinaire, LGBT Awards tonight.
Yes.
Are you excited?
I'm a bit nervous.
I can imagine.
I think, you know, it's such a huge event, and it's getting bigger and bigger each year, and it's the highlight of the calendar for the LGBT community. So it's great to be here and hosting it with the gorgeous Mel B, who's looking incredible, I've got to say.
You look incredible.
Well, this is actually Philip Armstrong made this for me tonight.
It's
and
beautiful.
He took my measurements over the phone, and it fit.
You literally, if I could go like that, it would be my eyes would be going. Yeah, you look incredible. Are you excited about presenting the awards tonight?
I am excited, but I'm a bit nervous because I don't want to mess it up. You know, this is a big night. It's important, especially for the LGBT community. It's their night, so hopefully I'll be smooth sailing and it'll all be a blast.
What does LGBT mean to you?
I'm very proud to be a member of the LGBT community as a gay, bisexual gay man. I call myself gay now. I came out as bisexual. And it's just incredible to be a part of this wonderful community, and it's growing and growing and growing, and this award show is just the tip of the iceberg to how big it's going to get, which is great. So I feel privileged to be presenting in 2016, and I know it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well, you know what, they've supported Spice Girls from way back in the day, so it's nice to kind of lend my support and lend my time now, and you know, they've been nice enough to let me host it, so.
Wow, Evan, what a tie.
Well, I know this is my only concession to these things is to glitz up with the tie.
I mean, you're smashing it.
A bit more conservative. You can be a bit more conservative and pay less for the suit, basically.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice. It dazzles in the right kind of light.
You're up for an award tonight?
I'm shortlisted for broadcaster.
Wow.
I don't get shortlisted for broadcaster very often in these things, so it's an exciting night.
Rebecca, lovely to see you again. LGBT Awards, are you excited about tonight?
I am excited, yeah. It's a bit of a nice off for me as well. No kids, little jink.
Have you got a curfew tonight?
No, I've been given free rein, which is good. My mum's there, so I can stay out till when I want, really.
So tell me a bit about what the LGBT community means to you.
I think it's just, well, I'm here today to support my friends Philip and Tony Armstrong, who were nominated. But I think it's just showing diversity, it's showing people coming together. I think it's sad that we've got to have these awards, if I'm being honest. I think everyone should be viewed equally, but hopefully we'll get there one day.
You look absolutely stunning.
Thank you. Don't ask me what I'm wearing. This was a last-minute dash round Topshop.
It's a bit of a weird thing asking what people are wearing, isn't it? It's like, who are you wearing?
I don't know, but it's pink.
So, what are you most excited about tonight's awards?
I think there's going to be a lot of humour, lots of, what are they called, monologues or something, that are quite entertaining and inspiring.
Very excited about tonight. It's always an absolutely brilliant night, but there's always some lovely stories as well, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, and it's a really important event, isn't it, for the LGBT community? What does the LGBT community mean to you?
We've been talking about it a lot today, actually, and I think that an awards like this is always very important. You know, there's lots of different awards for different communities, and I just think that why did this? I wish it happened earlier. I wish it was sooner. You know, it's just the stories that happen and the stories that you hear on the night of people who, you know, had support or didn't have support, and the different, even with people coming out and stuff, the different kind of situations that everyone was in. It's interesting, but it's very sad as well sometimes.
Just to be part of tonight is great. I was just saying before, for me, I grew up, I was the redhead kid who had the mixed race father in a quite white area of Liverpool, and I know what it's like to be excluded and to be seen as different, and I brought up my children for them to be inclusive of everyone, no matter what that is.
So, are you excited about tonight's award ceremony?
Very excited, very excited.
Very glamorous, you look gorgeous.
So much, thank you.
Tell us a bit about what the LGBT community means to you.
Oh my gosh, everything. This is kind of like my playground, my childhood, and yeah, it's so nice that we have our own event as well, you know. So I have a great time every year. Awareness is spreading, and it's all about normality, isn't it? Yeah. It's the norm now.
All over the world, there's still countries that are a lot farther behind us in terms of LGBT rights. Is it exciting for you to be living in the UK at this time when things are so fantastic for this community?
I mean, I think in the UK at the moment, you know, we've experienced some real advances around LGBT rights over, say, the past 10 years. I think last year was a really special year because we saw the introduction of same-sex marriage in the USA and also in Ireland. I mean, within the UK, there are still some things we really need to fight for. Surprisingly, in Northern Ireland, they still haven't introduced same-sex marriage yet. But yeah. So I mean, I think the UK is a great place to live if you're an LGBT person.